Welcome back to Dawson Design Production Company. Today we tackle a question far deeper than anyone who earned a shirt like this would tackle. Because I bought mine on eBay and I just got a new iPad mini. So let's dive into it. I got the new iPad mini 6 because I believed I had an Apple Pencil. But I can't find my Apple Pencil. And that stinks because I got mine engraved with my name. So I went to Best Buy, found this one. But I was curious what kind of deals I could get on Amazon. So I looked up on Amazon. Here we are, home screen of my iPad. So while researching, I found this. I was curious. I was scrolling down, looking at the information. I found like this knockoff here. I was scrolling down and I was looking at common questions. I noticed this one. Will this work with my 1984 Apple II series desktop? And there's some answers. If Steve Jobs signed your Apple II, you can sell it at Sotheby's for more than enough to get a 2021 iPad, the latest gen pencil, and a Tesla or 3 Teslas. But none of these, someone got it working with their Windows 95. That's not helpful. I'm looking to get it working on my Apple II, my 1984 Apple II. And then I thought, wait, 1984, that's the year the Macintosh came out. The Apple II came out much closer to Apple's founding in 1976. 1984 Apple computer, and you can see here, it's the Macintosh 128K. I assume that's the storage that it had. That's what came out in 1984. But if we go to the Apple II, it came out in 1977, June. So, looking at the port selection of the Apple II, the issue with getting an Apple Pencil to work with the Apple II is that the Apple II didn't even have mouse support. You controlled it completely with your keyboard. But while the Apple II didn't have a touchscreen, you would hook it up to your own monitor. Neither does this MacBook have a touchscreen. Like, this isn't going to work. But flip it around. This end is very nice for tapping keys. So I would imagine that this end would be very handy for tapping keys on an Apple II. So you can use it that way. But the user asked about the 1984 Apple II. So maybe they were confusing the Apple II with the Macintosh 128K, which you could also use this for pressing keys on the keyboard. That's always an option. Using this would be helpful. Maybe not helpful, but it's possible to use this with any computer, really. But I did some more research. I looked at the port selection of the Macintosh 128, and actually this is a better look at it. What we have here is this right here is the mouse connection, I believe, and a printer connection, and there's a headphone jack with a little music symbol there. Yeah, that headphone jack lasted so much longer than all those other connections. Like that was killed. All these were killed, and then they took so long. Like they just kept putting it on every device until finally with the iPhone 7 they got rid of it. This port selection can be now we do still. Some things use that power connector, some monitors, but we have this sort of adapter you can buy that goes to a USB. This adapter is for hooking up a newer kind of mouse, and if you hook up a old touchscreen monitor that works with a stylus, and you hook up to that USB, or you hook it up to the original mouse connection, you can use this as a regular stylus. And I know this because this pencil works on a DS. And interestingly, this works on a Newton. Like, this has been done. Hooking up a Newton, an Apple Newton, came out in 1993, and you can use an Apple Pencil with it. Of course, it's not using the battery inside the Apple Pencil, but it's possible because this is a regular stylus tip. And I've actually tried with a DS using my Apple Pencil for that. So that is all possible. You could hook up a certain monitor to a Macintosh, the original Macintosh, and you could do this. I feel like a leap motion would also work, but I'm not sure that that doesn't require drivers. So I'm absolutely sure that this Apple Pencil will work for you on a Newton. I'm almost sure that you can make it work somehow on a Macintosh 1, and I'm 100% certain that either end is going to work for pushing keys on the keyboard of the Apple II. Whoever asked this question, that is all I have for you. That is what you can do with an Apple Pencil with really old Apple tech. I read this question, and for some reason, I was like, I have to answer it. I have to answer it seriously, unlike everyone who made jokes about it. Or as seriously as possible. Yeah, there's pages and pages of answers, and they're all a joke. But I wanted to give you a serious answer to this question, unlike a real Apple genius would do. Only a eBay Apple genius, someone who bought their Apple Genius shirt on eBay, would answer this kind of question for you. And that is all I have for you on this episode of Satiricality. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Comment your solutions to using this on a 1984 Apple II, despite the error in that computer not existing. Yeah, tell me what you would do. Later. Why did I do this kind of thing? Like, I had a perfect video planned out, and now I'm gonna sit here until midnight editing this video, and that's annoying! But it recorded all of it, so that's cool. Okay, airdropping, sending.